Well, hello, hello, hello. I'm going to do another quick news report here. And we need to keep our eyes on Israel at all times. And of course, stay girded up in the Word because the Word is what we need. And Jesus is needed more than ever in people's lives right now. Look, Biden reverses Trump's recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital. Look at Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouth. If we haven't been seeing a lot of plagues lately, come on. Look, a report in the Washington Free Beacon cited sources in the State Department confirming that Biden administration will move forward with establishing a new office of Palestinian affairs in Jerusalem that will act independently of the U.S. ambassador to Israel's office there. This move goes against the express wishes of Israel's government. I mean, Israel doesn't want this. We already know that they're having issues with Hezbollah. They're having issues with, Syria. They're having issues with Iran wanting to have nuclear powers to wipe them off the face of the earth. Look, but here it says still the Biden State Department is going even further, opening an official Palestinian consulate in Jerusalem, wholly independent of the U.S. Embassy in Israel. This consulate will act as a de facto embassy to the Palestinian Authority in Jerusalem, a move that violates international law. It violates international law, is what it says here. Man, this is crazy. Look, let's jump down here. It says the Israel government strongly opposes the plan, saying that it could be understood as de facto approval of a Palestinian capital in Jerusalem. And this is a move, my friend, that the Biden administration is doing to implement that aspect of a two stated solution without the consent of Israel's government. See, Israel authorities proposed that the U.S. reopen the mission with Ramallah, or if I'm saying these wrong, forgive me, Abu Dis, but the PA rejected these ideas, these two words right here, two difficult words that I probably 1000% botched. Look, the Jerusalem Embassy Act was passed into law by Congress in October of 1995. The act recognized Jerusalem as the capital of the state of Israel and called for Jerusalem to remain an undivided city, citing or setting aside funds for the relocation of the embassy in Israel from to be relocated from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem by May of 1999. But look, the law allowed the president to invoke a 6 month waiver of the application of the law and reissued a waiver every 6 months on national security grounds. Every president did so until Trump recognized Jerusalem as the capital of Israel in 2017. Now, we already know this marked a 70-year period, my friends, a 70-year biblical period where Israel became a nation from way back then, and now Jerusalem became the capital again. And my friends, we keep seeing here completely that Obama's era and Biden's era are probably one of the two biggest amount of presidents in United States history that have been so against Israel is unbelievable. Now, look, down here it says a possible continuation of this would be if the Republicans retake Congress in November, they could pass a law to undo this. Biden would veto it, of course, if it gets bipartisan support. The veto could be overturned and the consulate closed. So we're seeing not just the battle of principalities and evil forces. We're seeing, that's why I tell everybody, don't pick red or blue. Let's pick in the middle. Let's go to our Father in heaven. Let's pick Jesus. Let's pray that some people can come to their senses and not allow the Palestinians to move their capital into Jerusalem. This would be this would be really, really bad for Jerusalem if they already haven't had enough going against them, and if there already hasn't been in the past even more than 2 years, things that are really just shaking up the foundation. We know that one day Jesus is going to return, and that day we don't know, but we know that we are one day closer than we were yesterday. May God bless you all. Keep your brothers and sisters in prayers. Pray for the children of this world. And first and foremost, pray for our elect leaders, whether we love them or not, because prayer can move mountains. Prayer can move mountains, my friends. God bless you all.